Alright guys, it is now Saturday. Trying to get something ready for us to drift later on. That would be really nice. The Lexus is at a standstill until we can figure out this weird issue with the immobilizer and get the key to work, or a key to work. We're not going anywhere with that car, obviously. In the meantime, back at the house working on the 240. Now what we're going to try to tackle is adjusting the rear suspension. Now I have pretty much everything stock in the back here besides the actual shocks, and it's got a rear sway bar. Everything else is totally stock. So the camber arm is stock, and it does have some adjustment, but there's not a lot. Obviously I'm not looking for camber, I'm looking to try to zero it out, but I'm not quite sure if the stock stuff's going to be able to do it. So before I waste my money go getting it aligned and them tell me no, I can't do it, it's already messed up, so I'm just going to play with it now and see if I can get rid of the camber or not myself, and then actually take it to get it aligned completely properly. So that's what I'm going to be working on here this afternoon. All right, let's get to work. Alright, so pretty sure that I got it as far neutralized as we can get with the stock arms. So let's drop it down and see how it looks. That's all I can get out of those stock arms, then it's a really good thing I tried that out before taking it to get it lined. If you can see, it's still got a lot of camber in the rear. That contact patch is very uneven. Same with this side. Just judging by my eye, it's also super toe in, which you want some toe in, don't get me wrong. It's going to get better bite on the tire and actually help with drifting. Obviously I need angle up front too, but little by little we got two cars to work on, so does not look good for drifting today, but at least the car is running and driving and I can take it around town, right? It is a new day. I'm here back at the shop. Daniel is headed over here right shortly, and today's goal is to see if we can try, well, we have several goals for the day. Number one, see if we can get the IS300 to fire. I have done so much freaking research, read every forum that I can find, watched YouTube videos. No one is having the same problem with the same vehicle as we are. From what I've gathered, we just have a bad ECU and I might have to buy a new ECU. So number two, we're gonna go look at a donor car. It's an 01. So the electronics may not be able to swap over, but it is a cleaner looking car. It has wheels that we want, it has a suspension that we want, and it has no motor. So we're gonna pick it up real cheap if we can get it. Number three, if there's time in the day, we're going to pick up a new set of wheels for the 240. But honestly, most importantly, I just want to get this car to fire up. Hopefully we get some good news and the car starts up. So we shall go find out. 20 minutes later, checked every single fuse that had anything remotely dealing with the engine or anything I thought could have some influence on the engine. Still nothing. I'm getting very frustrated. I just want to bypass it, and there is no bypass. Guess we should have gone with the early 90s S13 after all. We went too fancy and had to get ourselves a Lexus. Big mistake. All right, guys, so we just got out here and took a quick look at the parts car that we're trying to buy, and everything looks good, so we're gonna pick it up. So here it is. Daniel's just peeking in there now to take a look at it. We are going to take out a couple pieces of it right now since we didn't bring the flatbed, and see if we can use those pieces to get our car to start. All right, it's windy out here, so I don't want to annoy everybody with that. Anyway, we're gonna get these pieces off and head back to the shop. So here we go. All right, guys, we are back at the shop now, ready to try a few things out just to see. Obviously, we couldn't take home the car today because despite being big, the 250 is not a tow truck. So Daniel's gonna go pick that up a week from now when he gets the tow truck from his boss again, if he's cool. For now, we have 3 things to try. We got a key, we got the ECU, and we got this little ring right here. This has got the antenna in it that receives a signal from the key. I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, that's all that's wrong with the damn thing, and it's just not reading the key because this went bad. So we'll try that out first. If that doesn't work, plan number 2. We don't have a lot of confidence in this part of the plan, but we're gonna try that ECU on this car and see if we can get it to work. But because it's an 01 ECU and an 03, and I'm just standing here looking at it, I don't think it's gonna work. But it was worth a try. Because those are very different, which we kind of knew, but I was just hoping, maybe, just maybe. So, let's change the ring out. Let's see. Alright, let's see here. Dear Lord, please let this work. Amen. Oh, there's that delay, and I plugged it in. I was like, oh. All right, so it couldn't be the easy thing. We knew that wasn't gonna work, so this is awkward as all hell. Trying to talk to the camera with the door in my face.
Oh, just.
We either just had a really great idea or a really dumb idea. From what I can read, all that the immobilizer does is cut the signal to the fuel pump. So we wired a wire all the way to the fuel pump, and we're gonna try to start the car this way. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and if it does work, great, and if it blows up, maybe we'll go viral. I don't know. 2 idiots blow up IS300. That'll be the name of the video. All right, I'm gonna touch it to it and just see if we can hear it come on first. Yep. Hit it. Well, worth the try. Okay, so I guess that's not all the immobilizer does, and someone who is watching this right now is laughing their ass off going, what a couple idiots, but we had to try it. It was so easy. All right, well, we can definitely hear the fuel pump come on, so that's working. Just want it to run. It's the stupidest issue ever heard of. Well, nothing we have tried so far has worked, and we're both getting burnt out and sick of the project, to be honest. So I think we're gonna push pause and keep working on coming up with the solution for this thing. We've got to figure something out, or we're gonna be sitting on a couple $1,000 piece of scrap metal. Just didn't want to put in a couple $1,000 for a key, but might have to do it. All right, well,